Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Valar. Hope everybody is doing awesome. We are back on my buddy Aurelius's account today. He pulled in the last 10x like a week ago, Roxam. So asked me if I wanted to showcase him. I said, sure, why not? Let's do it, right? So thank you to Aurelius for letting me borrow the account. Shout out to the Sin Clan cluster, which we are both part of. So anyway, here is the Roxam that he's got. So Roxam is actually pretty damn cool. But let's go into it, right? So before I do, please like and subscribe. And then let's look at what he's got him built at. He is fully booked. So some of the thoughts on Roxam actually are a little bit from what Aurelius was sharing with me. Is we'll go over it, but he may be better as a damage dealer because of the way he feeds himself turn meter and kind of cycles through abilities, and the debuffing might just be kind of a added bonus, I guess. Anyway, so he's got 32,000 HP here, attack at 3,800. He is an attack-based champion. 175 speed, 98 crit rate, 259 crit damage, pretty nice. Accuracy of 216. So, I mean, we could run him in like a clan boss setup with those stats, I think. But let's actually look fully at the gear. He's not even maxed out. He's level 57. So he is maxed out, but not like he's not fully leveled up, I guess I should say. That's really the main thing. And then we'll look. We got an accuracy banner that's not fully rolled up yet, so we could get a little accuracy there. Crit damage right here, 6-star, pretty cool. We got an attack ring, which isn't a 6-star or anything too, so could pump a little more attack into him if we wanted to. Speed boots, 6-star speed boots, pumping the crit damage with a crit damage set. And then a lifesteal set too to heal up and see. So we kind of built him as a debuffer to showcase in that ability, and we're going to showcase him in Faction Wars too, and then run him in a couple dungeons and things like that, and see how he does. Excuse me. Attack chest there with crit rate, pretty nice. Crit damage with triple crit rate. Now that is some sexy gloves right there. That hit the triple crit rate. That's nice. All right, crit damage, triple roll there, pretty nice. Attack, crit rate, crit damage. And then we got speed, HP, crit rate. So what does this guy actually do? Well, let's go take a look and see. He's got an A1 that does 50% chance, which you can book up to 60% chance of filling his turn meter by 10%. And also has a 50% chance of placing Perfect Veil on this champion for one turn if the attack is critical. There's a lot of synergy in his kit when he's under a Veil or a Perfect Veil. So if you had like a Duchess, or actually if you have Rector Drath, who I really love the way Rector Drath works, and she's kind of like a budget of a couple different things. So, well, I mean, she's not that super easy to get either, but still easier to get than some of the legendaries. So with Rector Drath, I think she would actually potentially complement this guy pretty well if I was going to run him in Doom Tower or some other content or something too. But Jungle Ambush, this is like his main ability that cycles through. You'll kind of see it in the next A3 how that does it. So he's got a one-hitter that fills his turn meter again by 50%. So he's got a champion fill turn meter of almost 10% here. Not almost. It is 10%. 50% chance. That's a small turn meter fill, but this fills him his turn meter by half, right? And then booked up, it's a 100% chance of placing a stun on the target for one turn when attacking while under Veil or Perfect Veil. Pretty cool. And then a 75% chance of placing sleep on the target for one turn when attacking without a Veil or Perfect Veil. Places a Perfect Veil on him for 2 turns after attacking without a Veil or Perfect Veil. So if he's not under a Veil or Perfect Veil, he's going to put people to sleep, one target, and then he's actually going to put himself under Veil or Perfect Veil. So you really kind of want to maximize him, I guess. Use him with a Perfect Veil. I feel like use him with someone else who gives you the Veil or Perfect Veil, right? Don't depend on him to give you the Veils is what I feel like. Now, here's the other way that it synergizes together. So when he's under Veil or Perfect Veil, he will do an AoE, decrease defense and weaken, 100% chance. And then it decreases the cooldown of that Jungle Ambush by 2 turns, which is a 3-turn cooldown. So you're actually getting on a 1-turn cooldown when he's under Veil or Perfect Veil and uses this ability. So that's another thing with the cycling of the things too. And then while not under a Veil or Perfect Veil, attacks one enemy, decrease defense and weaken, and then places the veil, the perfect veil, on him for 2 turns after they attack. So if he's not under the veil and he's just going through this without veil, like I guess we're going to see that in Faction Wars. I don't think there's any Lizardmen that do veil or perfect veil. Well, I could be wrong on that, but this is on a 4-turn cooldown as well. Rector Dreth just screams to me to like use with this guy. Anyway, Chameleon here places a block debuffs and a strengthen buff on this champion for 1 turn. That is cool. Cool for him. And then a 15% continuous heal buff for 2 turns whenever they receive a veil or perfect veil. So more with Rector Dreth because she's doing continuous heals too. So I absolutely think that would be like a god tier combo there actually. So I wish we could showcase that, but we cannot right now because I don't think he has Rector Dreth. Anyway, so we War Master right here went down for the War Master. This is kind of the dungeon or faction war build or potentially clan boss build too, right? Give the lasting gifts and stuff for the strengthen and all, and go down here get Master Hexer to potentially extend some stuff. But yeah, I guess it's not clan boss because we got rapid response with all turn meter, and he may not be that great in clan boss. And I think about it too with all that turn meter fill, he's going to completely throw out of whack the tuning of whatever you've done. So now that I think about it, clan boss is probably out of the question really for him. So without further ado, let's actually go in and showcase him in some stuff. We'll just go ahead and just put it on auto on this on stage 21. Go through the boss. It's going to take a little bit of time here, so I'm not going to actually like sit through everything, but we will go through and kind of see how they did with this team. He's got the Scarlord Valar Gaming with the Skullsworn in here. I like seeing that. I like seeing the use out of those two. Who I don't even use. Let's see. Oh, man. Scarlord Valar Gaming. By the way, so I meant to mention this, and I haven't made a video recently, so Ollie Plays came up with that name for me, and I know Ollie Plays really doesn't play Raid much anymore. However, his cousin has serious issues with his lungs, I want to say, and then I'm going to put his GoFundMe in there if you want to, donate or do anything to help him out. Go ahead and show him some love. Ollie Plays actually showed me a lot of love in the beginning of when I was doing YouTube. And any small thing I can do to help him out, I'm just mentioning it. Go ahead and go look at it and then do what you feel is right. So, okay. So that will be in the comments. I'll pin a comment with Ollie Plays GoFundMe for his cousin. Okay, so, oh, man. Okay, yeah, we're going to get the revive, right? Doesn't he revive all the Skullsworns? Yes, he does revive all the Skullsworns. Sorry, I haven't been paying attention. 40,000 hit there? Okay, we'll pay attention now, actually, on this wave to kind of see what happens here. So, 20,000. I mean, this is where Aurelius was kind of saying that it might be better to build him more as a damage dealer versus a dungeon build. Only because maybe his damage output would be a little bit better and sort of use the debuffs as a bonus. Because one's only single target and the AoE is only, I believe it was a 4-turn cooldown on that one too. So with this turn meter fill, that could be okay. But I kind of see what he's saying now. Flicker, so I mean, like those hits were 29,000. That was actually the... Was he under a veil? Yeah, he must have been under a veil or perfect veil there, actually. Okay, so because he did the decreased defense and weakens that time, I believe. But the hits really weren't that impressive, actually, that he was doing. So, I don't know. Not super cool, super great, or anything like that. So, I think he's cool. I really do. And maybe I'll try to tweak him a little bit and check with what we can do to actually get him, maybe do a little bit more with him, but we'll see. I'm curious myself. 30,000 put him to sleep, so he was not under a veil there. So 30,000 is not bad actually, but it's not great. I mean, I would think maybe the attack needs to be higher, somewhere to 250% crit damage. So I don't know. Okay, we actually were going through this. Oh, boy, that was actually good. So that hit was good. That was 73,000 right there on the boss. Pretty nice hit. We'll actually keep watching this, actually, see how he does. Because Faction Wars could be a really good use for him. I mean, especially if you obviously don't have a Draco. Because he's got the AoE decreased defense and weaken. Just that by itself would be great. Although it's not as good as Draco's. But, okay, no big deal. 71,000 on that with a decreased defense and weaken up. Okay, so not bad hits. I'm imagining if you did build him as a damage dealer, he would actually do significantly more damage just seeing those hits. 20,000, so that was his A1, I believe, right? His A1's just okay, it seems like. Yeah, 20,000. But he does place these buffs on himself, which is nice. So he's got a pretty good amount of self-sustain under the veil with the block debuffs. So that actually is kind of cool, and the continuous heals. Kind of a neat little thing there. I wish it would have more team synergy, though. It's kind of just single. It's just him. There's not really a whole lot of team synergy with that. Maybe if he could do something for everybody else, that would be cool, too. But not bad. I mean, damage-wise, he actually did the most damage significantly, actually. About 850,000 damage. So that was actually pretty good. I like him. I mean, I think he's cool. But I guess if I really had to grade him, I would sort of say just average. Like it's not amazing. I could be wrong. This is just my opinion, right? So average, not god tier, not bad, decent, right? So I may try to retweak him a little bit and see real. All right, so we got Roxam regeared. Aurelius helped with this, regearing and everything too. So we changed it up to be more attack damage focused, right? So almost 5,000 attack, 193 speed, a little less than 100% crit rate, but no big deal. 272 crit damage, 221 accuracy. So this will showcase something exactly what we wanted. Plus the masteries have been redone. So we got Helm Smasher as the main mastery on the tier 6, and then kind of the damage stuff as opposed to just going down the standard War Master. And then lasting gifts, which you really want for the strengthen and helping him continue to keep himself under Veil or Perfect Veil. So pretty cool. I'm excited to see what he does here. We're actually going to run him in Arena real quick and see how he goes. And then we'll do like a damage test. You know what? Maybe I'll do the damage test first, and then we'll run him in Arena. So we'll just do a quick damage test on Dragon. Not going to go through the whole level, but we'll just, my voice just cracked like a 13-year-old boy. I'm way older than that. Anyway, so this is actually, we'll just run it with right here. And then we'll kind of see. I'm going to put it on 1 speed, and we're just going to go through in the wave here and see if we can actually see what his multipliers look like or how his damage is. Okay? And then now that we have more damage gear and a damage setup for it, this will hopefully showcase that a little bit better. Okay. Now, oh, he's a little faster than Draco. Okay, so he's not under anything. So I guess I will come back and actually do... wow, that's a significant difference from what he was hitting at before. His hits before on the lifesteal were about 21,000. That was 45 right there. So I really just want to actually cycle it back through to get Roxam going here. So I normally wouldn't do it like this, obviously, but we are going to for right now. All right, come on, get another turn. There we go. So what's he going to use on auto in this situation? I wonder if it's the one hitter or let's see. Flickers. Woo! Okay, that was pretty cool. So 100,000 plus hits on that. That was actually pretty cool there. I got to admit that. So Flicker Step, he uses this, and that's pretty cool. If he were under the Veil or Perfect Veil there, though, which you would maybe put him with a Duchess or something, he would have helped reset the cooldown of this by 2 turns to make that a 1-turn cooldown. I want to see how much that hits for, too. So let's actually just go back out and then come back in here and replay this and see how much that hits for. And then we'll run him in Arena, and then we'll actually just kind of call it a day. Alrighty, so we'll replay this. Get everybody buffed up here. Just hit the A1 again. 53,000 ignore defense proc there too. Wow. That's on his A1, which he actually he can smack. So this is actually pretty cool, right? This is showing. I kind of like that we showed two different builds actually too. That's kind of neat. With one that was more the dungeon focus for that. Okay, so here we got this. All I want to do is see what this hits for, really. Whoa! 180,000. Nice. Okay, that was pretty cool. All right. So obviously, it does feel like Aurelius kind of had this nailed down. The debuffs are just a bonus with this guy. That's not his main utility. He's just smash, and damage dealer basically. So that is actually pretty cool. We're gonna run some arena. All right, so we actually got this team here: Arbiter, Duchess, so we can see the perfect veils and all that stuff. Ghostborn. And then Roxam. We'll see kind of what happens here. So we're going to have hopefully Ghostborn come in and do the decrease defense first. Okay. And then I don't actually have a Duchess. So now that's what we want. Okay. There we go. All right. I knew she had a couple of them. I wasn't sure on that. So, okay, good. Now this is his decreased defense, right? Yep. All right, there we go. Decrease defense. And then again, let's just put it on auto and see what he prioritizes first here. So Flicker Step is 60,000. So no weaken. Wasn't too bad. We'll play him in a couple of arena battles here. What if we go against a harder team right here, actually? Not amazingly harder, but this could pose a threat. Pose a decent threat here, especially with the buff strip with if they get a turn off. Which we're faster, I think we're going to be totally fine. So Flicker Step is his A3. He prioritized that going first, right? And this is the one we want with her. There we go. We got and that was with an increased attack and all the veil buffs too. All right, so let's actually see what he does with just this decreased defense. Oh, okay, dang it. That was what I was worried about. We got jumped in on. Okay. Dang. All right, let's just auto it. We may actually just back out of this battle. Oh, man. All right, yeah, this one's not going to work out, I don't think. But we can try. Oh, boy. 46,000. That was with nothing up, actually. So maybe on auto we will see here. I don't know. Maybe we get a comeback, actually. Can we get a comeback? All right. We'll do one more after this. 48,000. So he does. I mean, it's pretty good, actually, just to hit 48,000 on the A1 with no buffs up or anything. No debuffs up, I mean. Okay, that was with there was a whole bunch of buffs she had up right there. All right. Well, this is actually going to be a long battle. 35K. Don't res anybody. Oh, man. I don't know why I'm sitting here waiting through this. I feel like I'm in the Super Bowl of Arbiter versus Duchesses here. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Man, all right. I guess I'll just back out just because this is going to take forever. Okay? Like, who knows? Flip a coin. All right. Okay. Oh, man, he's got no arena tokens left. Oh, he's got some arena tokens in the market. We can use some of those. There we go. All right. And let's try this team, and then we'll call it a day. That is it. Please like and subscribe, by the way, as well. I hope you enjoyed the content. Make sure to like and subscribe. Also, let me know, again, if people want to see different things, I try to do it a little bit differently this time with like the different builds that we did. What do you think of that in the comments? And I don't take full credit for that. I actually ask people like what they want to see and then how they build things too. So if you want to see me showcase anything in particular or you have an idea that you really like, go ahead and hit me up too. And I'll try to do my best to get it out there as well. All right. All righty. Now we do this. Let's actually just do his AoE for fun, and then we'll see what happens with that. This is actually it, isn't it? Flicker Step is his AoE. Yeah, so Flicker Step is the AoE that he prioritizes. We'll do this one actually for fun. So, because we've been seeing the AoE. Ooh! 164,000. Saving the best for last. That A2 is insane, actually. That A2's got a pretty big smack. That was without a weaken, too. Without a weaken on a negative affinity. That's how good that was, actually. That's pretty damn cool. What would she... Yeah, okay, I was going to say, she just doesn't attack there. All right, not that the AI is good to, go off of. Everybody's going to be cleansed of their weakens and averages their decreased defense here. That's all right, though. No problem. Let's see what it does without a decreased defense and weaken, actually, here. So maybe Arena is kind of his, real strong spot, I feel like. Sorry I'm running on 1x. I actually wanted to see kind of how he did there. I will have chapters throughout this as well, so I'm trying to do that more often on these videos so people will just get to the bits of information that they really, really want to see. Okay. Can he actually get another turn, please? There we go. Oh, man, he's not under Veil or Perfect Veil. So let's actually see that, and then we'll just call it a video. So, because we did see the other time. Ooh, 138K? Ooh, okay. I got to do one more to just see on the AoE again. Slow it down on the AoE, so we'll actually go in and just do one more battle. We'll go with this one. Hopefully we won't get, we're not going to get killed here. All right, and this is the one we want. Perfect Veil, A2. Man, I wish I had a Duchess. All right, so... Okay, perfect. So this is the one we want. Let's actually do this, and then we'll see. She doesn't even have a decreased defense. 3 out of the 80, 50. Okay, it was good. But the A2 hits harder, it seems like, with a higher multiplier. So I'm going to leave it at that. Again, like and subscribe. I hope you guys are having a great weekend, too. Thank you so much for checking it out. I will be back soon with more Raid Shadow Legends content. Cheers.